Hello and welcome to the show that your parents, the PTA and the asleep don't want you to listen to, the Helios blog. Today, Sneako exposes all about Sara Saffari. Yeah, nightmare. Let's get into it.
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
You right out there? Yeah, just for a second. Just wait outside. What's up?
Okay, let's start with this. Sara Saffari caught on mic saying she's going to blackmail Sneako. And everything I'm going to address right now for the next hour or so, it all pertains, it's all identical, okay?
Oh, you right out there? Yeah, just for...
So Academics walks into the gambling room. This is at Red Rock. Dana White was there. Rumble CEO was there. A lot of advertisers for Rumble there. A lot of important people are in this room. Academics walks in, and we're doing a stream. He's on mic, and he sees Sara, and she says, he better come and talk to me or else I'm going to release a video. She's saying, if he doesn't simp, if he doesn't do what I want him to do, I'm going to blackmail him.
Yeah, so girl's a loser, she's a red flag, she's terrible. But we could have, we knew that from the beginning, right? We know she's a loser because she's a woman that acts like a man, so she doesn't know how to be a girl. So
blackmail Sneako because I'm upset. What was she upset about? It was a joke. Very clearly a joke. I know I say that a lot. Very clear. I was in a car, and I was just saying, like, Academics was asking me who that was, and I'm like, I forgot her name. Joking around. I remember, everybody knows her name. I knew me saying that too, the chat's gonna say the name. It's just a fucking joke. And then she's like, I'm gonna blackmail, I'm gonna release a video of you. And it's like,
very funny, Sarah, very funny, very mature, very funny.
we're not supposed to confess our sins, but when you live a life as public as I do, stuff like this happens. Do I promote gambling? No. Do I promote drinking? No. Do I promote anything haram? Absolutely not. You know what I talk about? I reiterate it every single day. They never talk about that. When I say that I rejected a $15 million gambling deal, do they ever talk about that on the drama pages? No. But when some girl tries to blackmail me, I have a video of you sitting at a gambling table. I'm gonna ruin your reputation like that from somebody who you thought was your friend. That's when you gotta cut things off. So I followed up. I go in here.
What's up?
Act like you don't know my fucking name on screen.
I'm joking around.
Wow, she's a disaster. She sounds actually like BPD, like a borderline. That's how borderlines act.
You act like you don't fucking know my name on a stream. Oh, thank you for the 50, Adlin. Glad to see you back on the desktop. Irish streaming is not yours, handing in my opinion. Thanks, bro. Okay, so she starts yelling. And in this room, once again, I'm gonna reiterate, there's very important people, there's billionaires in this room, chat. Chat, have you been in a room with a lot of billionaires? I don't know about you, I'm new to this. I haven't. It's not often that I'm in a room with...
Well, here's the thing. When you're in a room with billionaires and there's a girl who's like trying to blackmail you and stuff, how bad does it make you look? It makes you look terrible. Now, one of the laws of power is avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. Sneako's clearly unlucky to be dealing with her. So, literally, just by associating with her, Sneako's probably lost like $20 million.
Several billionaires. That's a good opportunity for me. From New York. A year and a half ago, bro, I was like making $10K a month. I was paying off student loans. Being in a room with several billionaires, advertisers, important people, let's be on point. Let me lock in. Some people call it leeching, it's networking, whatever. Let me make a good impression on these people. Then I have some loud, muscular girl yelling at me in front of all of them, emasculating me and trying to embarrass me.
After all the shit, like that I cut out, all of this shit.
Look, she's talking to Sneako like they're dating and she, like, how would I explain this? It's like she is the boss in their relationship and she's the disrespected girlfriend. And that's the impression she's giving to everyone in public. She is actively trying to destroy his reputation. She knows what she's doing and she's choosing to do that. It's shameful.
Act like you don't know my name.
After all the shit, after all what? Like we were in a fucking domestic abuse relationship? Like
Literally.
I was beating you and we had to give food stamps to our kids? What do you mean after all that? Why are you talking like we had a 10-year marriage with ups and downs and roller coasters and miscarriages? We didn't. I barely know you. No.
Literally. She's just, again, She's just trying to sabotage Sneako's reputation because reasons.
For like a couple weeks, 90% of the time we spent was on stream. After everything what the fuck? Went to Disney World? We ate some snacks at a park? After what shit? You read comments? This is how women will treat you. If you give them minutes, you're gonna take a mile.
We're joking. Okay. All right.
Academics is in there, so like, publicly embarrassing.
Okay.
And so in this opportunity right now, I can listen. Academics are like, oh, you should go hash it out with her. Chat's like, oh, go and talk back to her. Some of the retarded red pill nerds, because a lot of you are actually retarded, like, you're not very alpha male, yell at her.
Yelling at her does nothing. But what he could do is, this girl barely knows me, and this is how she chooses to treat me. And then just walk away. This ends our association. You know, that would probably work, actually. Something like that. Congratulations. You have shown me who you really are, and I believe you. I'm going to now leave this situation.
A woman is giving her exactly what she wants, because when a woman yells at you, she's basically pleading for your attention. Please give me attention. And by engaging back at that same level, if she yells at you and you yell back, you're saying you are my equal. You deserve my energy level this high. You don't. You're yelling at me and embarrassing me over nothing in public in front of important people. I'm leaving. I'm not engaging.
Indeed.
That's the only thing you can do is be apathetic to that. You can never allow a fight like that. People are saying, that's not very alpha, you should yell at a girl. Yelling at women is admitting that you're in the same point. But if
yelling at her admits that what she said has credence. What she said is true. Also, you're lowering yourself to her level. So, another law of power is disdain those you can't have, right? If she is showing you with her actions that not only is she not yours, she's out here to destroy your reputation, cool. Disdain. She no longer exists.
If I listen to the chat right now and I listen to academics,
She's mad because I was joking to the car.
I would have engaged there. And this is why clout is one of the most destructive vices and one of the most destructive drugs right now, because if I did the best thing entertainment-wise, I would have embarrassed myself in front of everybody. I would have given the schizo red pill nerds what they wanted, alpha male, whatever. Maybe I would have yelled at her back, would have got in a fight. That would have been entertaining. What about clips? Would have been on Keemstar, would have fucking clipped it up, him there in his room. Everybody would have posted everywhere. It would have been great. Virality. But that's where streaming like this and clout is compromising a lot of your basic morals respect for attention, which is really unhealthy. And it's
That's not why it's bad. It's bad because the people in that room can actually give you more than that attention could give you, right? Attention from random people versus attention from the right people. These are two different things, right?
sick. This is no way. And she's talking to me like we are in a relationship.
Right.
We're not.
Exactly.
We're not friends speak to each other. Now nobody should speak to one another.
That's right.
Me personally, a backhand would have sufficed. So Hassan, well, Allahu Akbar! Maybe in the Middle East. We're not there. What I think would have been fair is illegal in the United States. So
Like the buff jokes.
So you leave.
That's right. That's what you do. You leave that space. You say, she's being disrespectful. We are not associated like this. Frankly, she's acting insane. And I'm done. And walk.
Okay. And I've had a lot of these types of interactions recently. This is why the people in the love speech community are getting upset with me because of, like I want to take days off of streaming. I am with a lot of these influencer people, and it's draining. It's a draining existence to be around these people because the human relationship is not. It's not supposed to be this type of thing where you smile in somebody's face, and then when they're not there, you're talking shit about them.
Well, no. It's even worse. Yeah, I agree entirely. When I'm watching these streams, it's very dystopian, right? The people are just there to cause drama with each other, just for views and likes and money. It's like, it's not a normal human existence. It's a bunch of sharks in a swimming pool. And all the sharks are trying to bite at each other.
You dap them up and smile. Hey, hey, look what you get, hey, clout. And as soon as you turn around, they go in the publicly. They don't even, sometimes they won't even do it behind your back. They'll publicly shit on you and then shake your hand in public. And I've had so many of those interactions in public. And the reason that I haven't been streaming as much, it's only been like, you guys have, your attention spans are terrible.
Literally.
You guys, oh, Sneako, you're like addicted to content. Oh my God. But it's draining because I'm so sick of these types of relationships where, you know, it'd be beneficial for me to have a friendship from somebody who streams as well. I would say that the people that have really never snaked me, man, like Myron and Fresh and Fit, those guys. Because they don't come from this background. But people who are in this world like that, they...
Right, exactly. People in the streaming world, they don't care about you. They're sycophants for attention and validation and money. They're just leeches. They're not really normal human beings.
Well, in my experience, as soon as it's more beneficial for them to snake your friendship,
right,
for more clout, they will do it.
Exactly.
And a lot of these people that have done it to me, I still like them. I still genuinely like them because I understand how it is. I've been in this game for a long time, but I'm going to say it happened to a lot of people that I genuinely felt. Fuzi did it. Zerka did it. Bradley Martyn did it. Adam22 did it. It goes on and on and on and on. I can't even chat. Who else did it? Who else did it? I'm going to show you the Brad one that happened. And this one, okay, I'm going to talk about this one as well.
What else am I going to say? Like, you know, like, dude, there was a video, lame ass Sneako. I got to call you out on this, bro. There's a video.
Lame ass Sneako. Okay.
Lame ass. Yeah, after Bradley punches him and knocks him out.
That have only ever spoke positively about it. Even Adam22, we disagree on everything. The guy's a Satanist. Legitimately. And I still, like, every time I'm like, yeah, man, I like the guy. I've said that so many times. And then he'll go on Twitter and say something like, why would you... It's so backwards. It's so strange to me. It's when you guys complain when I say I'm tired, it's like I just need to get away from this stuff because
right.
It's literally protecting your soul. You think I'm being dramatic, but this world is demonic. LA is the clout world. It's trading your soul, trading your values for some attention.
That's exactly right. That's... Yep. He's not wrong about that. He's really not wrong.
And when you get that money, when you get some value from that, what are you going to spend it on? Most people spend it on drugs or trying to get more attention. Let me listen to what Brad said. Say, lame ass Sneako.
Video where this guy like did a video. He's like, "You guys came to Japan and you filmed with this girl. Oh my god!" It's like, buddy, dude, shut the fuck up. You went and filmed with some random other chick and some random other chick for views. I don't give a fuck if they don't have an OnlyFans or not. You still did it for views. The reality is, we're all doing the same shit. And if we're gonna start pointing out what other people are doing for views, it's like, bro, there's
liar. Not like, yeah, everyone does the same thing. Everyone is a psychopath for attention.
Tons of lame shit that everyone's done for views, and they know damn well it's true. So, what else am I gonna say?
I think he says "suck my dick" at the end of it. You didn't see that. He says "suck my dick" at the end of the clip. And Brad apologized for that. And I do accept the apology. It was off camera. I don't think every conversation needs to be on camera. But here's what I want to say about this.
Teraz w Rossmanie elektryczny odświeżacz powietrza Ambipur za 24,99. Mega ci się opłaca.
When you go to Japan and even everybody, any man sees right through the bullshit that is happening with Sam and Neon. Any grown man. I'm 25 and I feel really old in this environment with all these kick people. I feel like I'm a grown-ass man. Like I'm aging a lot since I started streaming. Why would you go to Japan, one of the most respected, traditional, conservative cultures in the world, protected, it hasn't been infiltrated by any of this demonic garbage. Westerners are immediately, like, they had that guy, that streamer was there being obnoxious, like, and they got arrested for 5 years. They're conservative.
Yeah, big surprise. He's an idiot.
They dress properly. They don't act loud in public. They don't do any degenerate. No one's like smoking weed and twerking on the train. There's none of that Ice Spice shit. None of that shit is in Japan. And so we go with a group of content creators. And last time I went to Japan, I kept all of it, like, I made like artistic videos. I was making content. I was like learning from the culture. I was going to Buddhist temples, all this stuff, because I actually want to like see Japan. I'm not trying to go be Logan Paul and then like go to Suicide Forest. That's the complete opposite of what I want to do. So we go with a group of content creators, and then you're just going to focus all your energy on an online prostitute from Long Island? You're going to go to Japan, and instead of like seeing places and, you know, learning about the culture, meeting people, eating you're gonna spend all your energy talking to an online prostitute. It's not about the promotion of it. Why?
It's stupid because you're wasting the opportunity that you have being there. No, absolutely true.
Why would you go to, like, are your brains that connected to a relationship you know is fake? Are views that important? In LA, for example, if I do a stream with some OnlyFans whores, I call them demonic whores the whole time. I'm like, this is garbage. You know why we're doing? Say it on stream. Is that the right thing to do? No. Was that my most viewed stream ever? Yeah, it was. 70,000 live viewers doing a stream with the OnlyFans girls. But the hypocrisy is like when I do Fresh and Fit, I'm sitting around a table with 10 OnlyFans whores. No one cares. Same thing. Tate will do that. Most famous people will sit on a table with 10 OnlyFans whores and then yell at them the whole time. But I'm in a house and I say the exact same things. And because we're not sitting at a podcast table with try-hard mics and headphones, it's promoting bad things.
Right. Yeah. I see what Sneako's saying. He's not wrong. All right.
There's some hypocrisy, true. And the point is, why would you go to Japan and focus all your energy on this girl when you could be experiencing one of the best cultures in the world? And then for him to say this is like suck my dick. Lame ass Sneako, suck my dick. We talked about it off camera. But that's just not something I expected. It's not something it continues to happen to me over and over again. And maybe it's because I try to see the best in people, or I try to ignore the fact that this is the clout world and you should expect it to happen. Maybe I befriend people too quickly, but this is not how I want my friends, and this is not how I want to be speaking to my friends. Audio, what's wrong? Jack, can you hear?
Yep.
Here? Is audio trash or no? I don't care. It should be fine. Okay, let me keep going.
And we both
this.
got up yesterday with Bryce. Bryce got down on one knee pretending to propose, right? Micah was there. He saw the whole thing. Pretending to propose, and we were like, oh, that's good content for Snapchat, like as the clickbait, right?
Yeah,
and that's all it was. And then we both got up and we left.
They're both psychopaths. This girl, like, literally is a disaster. This Sara Saffari girl. Like, look at her face. Like, she's like the poster child for reality TV. You know, like just a BPD, basically.
Left, right? Like we sat down, did the picture for 10 seconds, and then that was that. But then people assume, oh, they're sleeping together, or she gets passed around, or like Sneako's a cuck because he's watching like Bryce. I'm like, it's literally content. There's nothing more to it than we thought it'd be a good thing.
If you want to be completely honest, because we're doing a desktop stream, I think Sara is in love with me. I think that very quickly she caught feelings and it made her upset, and that's why she has all these double standards. And she says like, okay, we can't do content together, and then you're doing content with other girls. And then she goes on a podcast called Mommy and Daddy Podcast. She goes on Snapchat and is taking pictures of Bryce Hall sucking his dick with the hearts over it, and they're proposing and they're doing lovey-dovey couple stuff. You're gonna say you can't do content with other girls because of how I look, and then you're proposing to like one of the biggest known players in LA, Bryce Hall. Not saying like that's just true. Do you see the double standard there?
No, what she's doing is standards for thee, but not for me.
She doesn't she will take all these pictures with Bryce Hall, but doesn't get upset because even though Bryce Hall was seen with every single girl, but like me, it's like, I need to be the only girl. Like, what? I met you this week. And she's like coping, trying to say like, oh, I just did it for content. So it's not content when I do it for me. Basically what happened with her, and why she tried to blackmail me, literally, I think she fell in love. And I think it happened really quickly. I know they probably would deny that, try to say it's just content, but she's the type of girl like wants to have kind of this masculine and feminine presence at the same time. She wants to be one of the boys in the gym, flexing all this stuff, but also she's still a sweet girl. No matter how much pre-workout and creatine you're snorting, and how much Bradley Martin's steroids you're taking from his cabinet, I'm joking. You are still gonna be a girl. So when I come in and I treat you like a girl because you're not used to it because everyone's like, yeah, you're one of the bros. Let's do some curls, Sarah. And I come in and I treat you like a girl. You're like, whoa, you get confused. So
Yeah, she just got thrown off. But Sneako's very awkward with everybody, so with every girl. So I don't know if she's actually in love with Sneako. I would disagree with this.
You start creating all these double standards, you start coping, you start getting really upset. And you get really upset because you're trying to resist the feelings that you actually have. And does that justify embarrassing me in public? No. Does that justify threatening to blackmail me? No. But this is why I said last desktop stream, like, it's important to protect women. It's important to make sure we take care of their feelings and everything like that, because men are capable of thinking logically. We know we can think logically. We can see through things, and we don't need to just think based off of like how much we're bleeding that time of day. They do. So even when, and you see the amount of bullshit the modern Western man has to put up with. A girl, you're sitting next to a girl, right? And your best friend calls. The girl snatches your phone away. Takes your phone away. Your girlfriend tries to leak some girl's number because she's jealous in that moment, and you have to stay rational. Some girl yells at you in public.
Right. In the West, of course, you would choose a girl that wouldn't behave that way, right? You should. Because a girl that behaves that way is going to destroy you. So
50 years ago, bah! Shut the fuck up, bitch. Bitch. You're gonna blackmail. I'm gonna black eye you. Blackmail me. Just one. Done. Cry over. Back in the kitchen. That's how it would be. Today, the modern man, we need to be extra stoic.
Indeed.
Extra logical while they are extra emotional, and everybody makes excuses for them. Online prostitutes selling their pictures of their butt for $5.99. You're like, well, I think she actually cares about my feelings. I think that she's just the amount of shit the modern man has to put up with is never before seen.
That's absolutely true. That's without a doubt. That's without a doubt true. Without a doubt.
That's why red pill content, stuff like this, is more necessary than it's ever been. Because women are encouraged to take advantage of you. They are encouraged to take over your life, to emasculate you, to control you, to take your balls and rip them out and eat it like a demon, become a man and a woman at the same time, and then sell pictures of her butthole for $4.99.
Yep.
It's sick. And we all know it's happening. We all know. Every guy knows. We're just being emasculated so much that we're just like, whoa, been saying it for a year. And they call me cringe for talking about this. They say I'm cringe.
Yeah, Sneako, you're small D energy. Small D energy.
Repeating it. You're cringe. Okay. And then the whole website, all of Kick, all of you are all just gonna, well, kiss Sarah, call Sam, kiss her. Is she cheating? Is she cheating? Does she love her? Duh. When I talk about Palestine for 30 seconds, Sneako's cringe talking about geopolitics. I talk about Ukraine and Russia. No one cares. Call the girl. Call the prostitute. You guys are fucking stupid.
That was funny. Again, like, the thing is, guys, if you're an idiot in 2023, you'll get used and discarded as an idiot. And the world is designed more and more to take advantage of your idiocy, to take what you know, who you are, what you have, pervert it, and turn you into a piece of garbage. That's someone who's not a man, someone who's a loser, someone who is nothing. All right, anyway.
I talk about gender ideology. Why don't you go gamble? The fuck? So it's cringe when you try to talk about something positive, when I'm like trying to get people in the gym, talking about porn, talking about what's going on in the world. I say free Palestine. No one gives a fuck. What you do give a fuck about is calling online prostitutes for fun. And then you go, yeah.
Yeah, it's obviously very stupid, as you can imagine. That's, yeah. because guys are so starved for female attention, right? That because they're so starved for attention, that's the result. Because of, you know, stuff like Tinder and stuff like that, girls are choosing only a small percentage of men, and the rest of the guys get nothing. And so they're obsessed with, you know, girls' attention, no matter how bad it may be.
About it on the internet, and they don't even know who you are. What the fuck is wrong with you people? You're getting dumber, fatter, weaker, and stupider in real time. And I'm the cringe one for talking about it. You are encouraged to do what's gonna get views, to snake your friends, to involve yourself in bullshit to go to Japan and still be That's
obviously stupid. That's obviously idiotic.
How sick this is making us. People in their 30s and 40s are like abandoning their career because I want to stream. What's the community like? Why do you care? That's how addictive attention is now, and I saw it unfold in real time.
Yeah, I agree. People are very stupid nowadays for this. It's why you need to go read a book instead of watching TikTok. All right. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit all the notifications. Drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adrian, Tom, and Bobby. And Dylan, shout out to you, most recent purchaser of Strategist Guide to Seduction and Quotes to Live By. Thank you. My books can be bought at bit.ly/heliosbooks. My Patreon is patreon.com/theheliosblog. If you'd like some coaching, message me at theheliosblog@gmail.com. I'll slot you right in. Thank you so much for listening, guys, especially if you listen to the end. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.